Hey, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel on episode 13 of Whimsy Stories. And we are here with the family basically on skill day right after the birth of Oak and Willow, our twins. We're also going to be our final babies as this household is full. And I think three babies are enough, especially with twins. In today's episode, we are going to do a few things. In the last episode, we finally had these two go on a date again, which they haven't done in a little while. So we're slowly starting to get into the family gameplay again. But in this episode, we're going to focus a little bit more on Raina. So Raina, she got a whole new look, a new outfit. She is looking with her natural hair color. And that is basically is she's going to bake a cake because it's her birthday. So she has 0 days left. She's about to age up today and she is going to start her university life. So she's making her own cake before as a preparation to her party, right before she will invite over her brother Walter, because she a few of her friends. And I think she is also going to try to invite over where's family, her mom. She doesn't have a lot of like great relationship with her mom, but she is going to try to mend the relationship a little bit, invite her mom over, and also going to have like her and Isabel and Dakota explain that they are going to take Walter in this episode. Although we have a full household, I did up the number of people that can be in this household to 9, so we won't be able to go into create a sim that easily, or may have to check out what the best way is to do. We can also plan a stay off with Walter. That's also something that we can do at first and then slowly move him into the household. But I do want him to officially start joining the household. So why don't we add some birthday candles? Oh, she wants to do some push-ups, but I gave her a different outfit. She's like creative sim, but she's also a little bit sporty. She likes sports. She often does push-ups or stretches or anything when she's energized. So I decided to give her this like more sporty look. And for her university degree, I feel like she's not into painting, but I think she, as an art lover, as somebody who knows a lot about different creativity, I think she would be doing well as an art critic. So I do want her to get into that part of university. And I'm actually going to have her like start working on this already, as I have a mod by a Deep Indigo, I believe, that actually changes the way you do your university application. We already saw it in my Not So Berry series, but it actually is a lot, it takes a lot longer to do the university application, and you actually need to do a lot more stuff. So when you do the university application, you have to start it, you have to study course for entry exam, university entry exams, you have to register, you have to do like admission review interviews, you have to request like certain things that you have to submit as well. So there's a lot of like different things that you need to do in order to actually be applying to university and actually get into university. And you may actually not get into university as well. And this is just a little way of like making it more realistic, making it also a little bit harder. And we're gonna do that with Reina in this episode. We are also probably going to age up the twins into infants. So I will probably move Walter in after we age up the twins, so we don't have to think about their makeovers afterwards and potentially having like sims deleted, or we have to specifically go and I cannot edit the skin details. Um, no crying baby, but why don't you take care of Oak by finding out what's wrong? I think your little daughter Willow is still okay. And I also gave Dakota a little bit of a makeover. I didn't change his hair color or anything, although it does look a little bit darker. But I decided to put his hair in a bun, give him a few more different outfits, just because I feel with twins who want to grab your hair and everything, he noticed it with Hazel that it probably may have been irritating. So now he's trying to put up his hair a bit more, still keep his very long hair in some outfits he still does. But he's also gonna try to like change up his look a little bit. And Hazel, you woke up from your nap because of your little siblings. Oh, not enough nap time. She loves wake up time. She's an early riser. She's destructive, as we found out in the last episode. Um, but apparently she doesn't like sleeping for not so long. She is happy with with the infants actually. She did meet her new siblings and she can't wait to play with them. So I think we're gonna have her talk with Willow and entertain Willow. In terms of her skills, she actually mastered potty. She is close to mastering imagination and movement. And then her communication is on level 2 and her thinking is also already on level 4. So there's a lot of things that she's already been mastering. And she has 7 days to age up. So she is a top-notch infant. She is continuing this as a top-notch toddler, which is really nice to see. So she is going to go into elementary school a little bit more to start working on a skill, start building up some friends. She hasn't gone into elementary school yet, so she doesn't know any toddlers, but she will on Monday as well. And then the other thing that I wanted to go over is actually basically Isabel's skills, because of course she's still our founder, the one that we are still focusing on. She's currently doing some yoga because of skill day. She can hopefully boost it a little bit quicker so we get to level 9. For now, that's the only one that we still need to work on. She does still need to get her tattoos and still need to upgrade the house, which she will do after she ages up in 4 days, I believe, 6 days. So either we get to the 50K first or we go to the aging up into an adult. I did change the life stage aging again to lower it a little bit. I did it for not so berry. Did it for Whimsy just to make sure that we have the the right timing and it doesn't take as long to finish generation before we actually switch to the next generation. Um, wait, I'm saying that wrong. It doesn't take as long waiting from finishing up one generation to the next generation, as we now have with our Not So Berry series. We actually have fully finished up the the generation from Ruby, except for she needs to get married as an elder, which she's not yet an elder. So it's going to be a little while before we can actually finish up that one final thing. So we can shift into Opal or Gen 3, but for now, we are actually not able to because Opal is an infant, or not an infant, she is a toddler just like Hazel. So it's a little bit more difficult to actually get that age ready and go into like her rules. So that's why I want to change the aging and the lifespan within the aging just to make sure that we don't have like those long waiting times. But for now, I'm gonna have Raina prepare her university and then start slowly planning her birthday party so we can invite over her siblings or her sibling, her friends, and her mom. Okay, so I forgot to actually remove Raina's outfit, but so I'm quickly going to change her party outfit to something else. But she is currently behind the bar making some drinks as part of her birthday. Let's see, change outfit. We are gonna go for this dress that I actually think is really, really nice. So we're gonna wear this cute dress in like this such a nice color. I have her birthday cake ready, which means that once the people are coming in a little bit more, we can start working slowly on aging Reina up. Her mom is immediately behind our computer, but she did came over. I feel like she should have been an adult by now, but due to me changing the age, it did also change like the outfit she has. We're quickly gonna put this in our inventory so her mom won't steal our laptop as we do need it. We are currently on mixology level 4, which is amazing. And I think like Walter's coming over, saying hi to his sister, um, congratulating her with her birthday. She's gonna say thank you for coming. Like I'm happy to have you here. She likes mixology as well, so I think that could be something as part of her like part-time job is her mixing some of the um, drinks, like working in a bar while she's also working on like her job. She's going to tend the bar, and I think she's in the meantime going to make like a few more drinks for people to drink. She's gonna make some virgin drinks as she doesn't want her brother to drink like any alcohol, so she's just gonna try to ensure that he doesn't get any. And I've just invited like a few of her friends. Like we have Ariana, who's still a teen. Sakura is a young adult now, and then Sawyer is also a young adult, and we have Heath, who is still a teen, and that's not one of our guests, but she's just gonna like get to know or get to have like some fun with all of her guests and with the people that she knows and the people that she loves. And she's she invited her mom as part of like a putting a hand out or putting like her giving her mom like some time to also see like how her daughter is growing up, how her daughter is doing. And I feel like she is going to try to get the relationship better with her mom, but also have her mom realize like that her and her brother need a different way of living. Like she knows her mom hates kids, so she doesn't want to make her mom's life any more difficult. And I think that's what she's doing right here is trying to help her mom. And oh, we probably need some Tylenol because her breasts she has swollen swells, like she feels in pain. She does feel energetic, and she also she's feeling some discomfort. So we may need to visit the obstetrician to make sure that everything is okay. We're gonna fill all the bed bowls, and I feel like she probably would want to like take care of her needs a little bit, make sure that Hazel's doing okay, because I feel like Hazel probably would be trying to do something a little destructive. Like she's walking right now, she's gonna sleep, that's fine. We have to keep in mind like this little girlie, as she is definitely destructive, and she's been definitely putting some like stuff in our garden to destroy it and to be a little bit of a wreck. And it's time for Raina to blow out the candles. We're gonna have her, let's see. I think she will blow out the candles and make a wish in the meantime. Like Dakota was making a toast for her. Hazel reached movement level 5, and everybody will slowly start coming over to this girlie blowing out the candles. I'm going to quickly turn off my headline effects for some pictures. There we go. And this gorgeous girlie is going to blow out her candle with her friends and family here. I think Sawyer is coming over to watch. Oh, she failed the first time. But she is going to age up into a young adult, and she is going to start getting a whole different life for herself. Is she not aging up? Wait. Is she aging up or is she not aging up? I think my game is a little bit glitched because you don't see the pictures here, and she is also not aging up, whereas she did blow out her candles. So I'm not 100% sure if my game is working. I downloaded like some new custom content, not any mods, but I downloaded like some outfits for infants, kids, and toddlers just to make sure that we have like some new outfits. But I may think my game is a little bit glitched. We are going to put the 467 simoleons into her bank account. So let me quickly transfer and then see if I can age her up. She does have a lot of money, but I feel like she will probably get like some money to study from Dakota and Isabel. Like they have taken care of her. They say like we will pay for your education. Like we want to make sure that you have a nice life, but save the money that you've been saving and make sure that you don't have to like use that money and then have some issues later on. We'll pay for it. We have the money for it. We're gonna be okay. So we would just want to help you out. I'm gonna quickly have her age up this way, just because apparently she doesn't age up or she's not aging up, and I'm hoping if I do it this way that she will. So teens, that's age of Raina, and please let it work. There we go. So she is an art lover. She's hot-headed. She's not mean. I don't think she would really be romantic. Horse lover. Okay. She is currently a horse lover as well. So maybe she will move out to a ranch with water. Maybe even at the plot where Dakota and Isabel used to live. And what I feel like for now, she is always wanting to get like a lot of knowledge. She has a bit of a nerd brain. I feel like she, for now, would focus on being an academic, attending university, getting a job, and most importantly, learn. So that's what she's going to focus on. She has finished her high school experience with honors, and we will also have like a little bit of a graduation ceremony for her. But she now needs to enroll into university and then achieve level 3 of research and debate. And we are also going to have like her graduation ceremony. We've earned a diploma. And let's see, I'm gonna quickly check on the computer if there's anything that we can do for her university application because yes, she's enjoying her birthday party, but I feel like she also really wants to get into university and make sure that she doesn't miss out on anything regarding her university application. So, how can we? I think she is able to actually go to her administration or to one of like her, yeah, admissions interview. She's able to go. So, she's going there right now. She's skipping out of the party because she really wants to get into that interview. She wants to make sure that she does well. She got a notification that she can't come in early, and it thinks like she would want to. But in the meantime, we're going to have everybody eat some cake to make sure that she does have like this gold birthday party. So I'm quickly gonna call everybody to a meal and to eat the birthday cake. Don't go sleeping in her tent, just eat cake. Raina is back from her admissions exam and she has now aged up with the responsible trait. She has aged up with good manners, compassionate, and nice emotional control. So that's really nice to see that she has actually been doing so well in her character values without us even focusing on it. That she has these like really nice character values. We are going to probably end the birthday party here just because I see that she's getting tired. The twins keep like whining and everything. Um, they keep crying, so I feel like we probably should also take care of them, make sure that they are feeling okay. So let's find out what's wrong actually with the twins because they keep like switching, crying up. Like one starts to cry and then the other one quiets down. Okay, he's hungry, so we are going to heat up some of your breast milk and then give it to your little one. So heat it up and make sure that you actually also need to pump. Okay, so heat it up, then give it to him and then immediately start pumping so that you are okay. And this oh, he'd actually aged up as well. So we actually have somebody who is now a young adult too. Okay. But I'm quickly going to like get these dishes out of the way and then have Reina check her her university application. So we requested like all the scripts that we need to request. We did the admissions interview that she wants to do, and then let's see, we're gonna write an application essay before we go into bed. And what is everybody else doing? Dakota, you are just standing around your garden, not doing like a lot. Why don't you then do some painting to start working more on our money? And why don't you do a impressionist painting, a medium impressionist painting? And it's so dark. Like my garden is so messy. Like the whole home is so messy. But it's also like so dark with no lighting over here that I'm actually struggling to see like where all the mess is. But we have you. You are getting your milk. No worries. Your mom is heating it up. Where do you have like the milk for your little one? Let's see, do you have it in your inventory? Yes, there we go. So we are not going to sell the milk breast, although it will give us some additional money. We are going to feed your son the breast milk so that your other daughters can sleep. Then you can do a little bit of yoga because that's what she has wanted to do for a little while now. Before you are going to actually pump both sides so that you are feeling a little bit better and then start practicing your yoga. Yeah, I think I'm going to age up these babies later on Monday because they keep crying. Hazel cannot sleep because of it because they keep waking her up with her cries, like they keep aching up this whole family. And I think it's better if we age them up a little bit earlier so we can start like taking care of them, working on their infant milestones, just so Hazel can also sleep as she is definitely in need of sleep. So let's just quickly like give her um a snuggle and then we can put her back to sleep. If she doesn't go on her own, I think Dakota he is going to take a little bit of a sleep before he needs to go into work. And he's probably thinking, like, why do we have twins? Like, why did it have to be twins before we had like a bigger house where we could actually also work on the house and get like some time rest. He is feeling impressed by her and he also feels grown closer from quality time by Hazel, but he also feels like I think while he's happy, he also would want to get a little bit more sleep. And Hazel is making a mess again while Isabel is left with Hazel as a toddler and two babies. So she is probably gonna be like, no, a little bit firm. She's not gonna be strict. She's not gonna be yelling at Hazel, but she is going to be firmly like telling not to make a mess. Typically, she would be a little bit sweeter towards Hazel, but I feel now she would just be strict, like, you're not gonna make a mess. Like, this is not what we do. And Hazel tried to disappear, like, right before she actually got to tell her off. So Hazel's now at preschool. We're gonna use the toilet. We're gonna take care of our needs. And right before Dakota comes home, where I do want to go into Hanford on Bagley to sell everything, I want to first have her work on her job, get the money from there. So never mind. We have more babies crying. We have both of the babies now crying for different reasons, which she is definitely not going to be like in the majority. Like the twins are now in the majority. So she's probably going to be like, why? Why am I on my own? Raina is now over here as well, but I feel like she is. Oh no, she is getting sick. So we may need her to get some orange juice and then take a nap so she can get back into the right health, as she will need to make sure that she is getting everything done for her university application so she doesn't miss out too much time. We do have something spoiled over here. Oh, it's the honey cake. So let's get that into the fridge. And why don't you get some orange juice and go to sleep? Okay, she is such a technophobe that either I cannot get her to create the fine wall, or we do not have enough bits and pieces. And looking at, we need like the little screw thing. We don't have enough. Okay, so I was getting a little bit scared that she actually would have been such a technophobe that we don't have enough. So we are going to. Oh, I want to get like some bits and pieces. Can we recycle to get some more? See, we have like the feathers that we typically cannot sell, that we don't do anything with. We're not going to recycle um the paints or the dyes. But we are going to recycle all of the feathers. And I don't think there is anything else that we can recycle. Should have been recycling a little bit more. Keep forgetting like to actually recycle stuff. So we're just gonna get rid of all of the feathers, and hopefully that's going to gather some bits and pieces to create the fine wall art as we need it to for her job. What is she doing? She is sabotaging her own laptop. Why are you that? Come on, girl. I know you hate technology, but you don't have to hate that much on it. And we are, Dakota, have you tended the garden? You are done with the garden tending. So collect some beetle nuggets, calm your bees, collect some beeswax, and then also here, calm bees, collect beeswax. And then I think we can do a little bit of a yard sale. How many paintings do we have? We have 5. Okay, yes, stock the table and then do a little bit of a yard sale. So we actually also have that done. And once Isabel has enough bits and pieces, done her job, we can go into Hanford on Bagley to sell these things. And after that, age up the twins into infants. I wanted to say teenagers, but that's a little bit too soon. Okay, it is time to age up these babies. I did the yard sale. We are now on 40k simoleons or 41k simoleons, and we are going to age up these babies one day earlier than I originally planned because I'm done with like the crying and I'm done with constantly taking care. Like, I think it's going to be a lot better if we just age them up. So we have now Oak aging up, and then we're also going to age up Willow. And Oak, he is going to be calm, which is definitely what we want, and no crying. And then Willow is aging up. Oh, he has a small milestone. And he's definitely a shiny baby due to the skin details, so we all have to go in. But now it's Willow's time to age up, and she is going to be a Wiggly. So we have these two little twins who have now aged up. I'm quickly going into Create a Sim to give them their outfits, and we will then have them like go into their own little playmats. We will have Raina take care of them. I think Isabel's also going to stay here. And Dakota will then quickly go into Hanford on Bagley to sell all of the stuff he needs to sell. So let's go into Create a Sim and give these kids a makeover and do everything we need to do. Alrighty, so I've given these twins their makeover. This is little Oak. He was born first, so he is also going to be the first one who gets his outfits shown. This sweater and these jeans are fully like from the new clothes that I downloaded, and I gave both of them like 2 main outfits and then 1 outfit for each other category. But I just wanted to have like some variety as you would normally have in your real life as well. So he has this little dino shorts sweater as well. And this is his formal clothing. I didn't want to put him in a suit, so I just put him in like this turtleneck. Then we have his sleepwear, and I try to kind of stick with him having like brown colors as I thought it looked really nice with his face and like the skin details that I put on top of him. Then he has this little goofy shirt for his hot weather, and cold weather is this little like Bambi shirt. Then for Willow, I tried to give her more like purpley colors. So she has like this new dress that I downloaded with these little flowers. Then her other everyday outfit is this little like sweater with these jeans, also new outfit. Then we have this like sweater. I gave her here brown, but because I couldn't really find like a dress that I thought had like the nice pastel purple colors. But every other outfit I did try to like give her these these colors. And I think Cat Purpura creates like such amazing CC for infants, kids, and toddlers that I really like. Am happy that I downloaded a lot. I also think Akogare, I think is how I pronounce it. It is one of the other creators on The Sims Research who also creates like items for kids. Also such an amazing creator with like this cute little flower dress. Then we also have some items over here. And this is her cold weather outfit. It's just this little jumpsuit and that's it. Also, I did give her heterochromia. She actually aged up with heterochromia, but I decided to change her eye into green. And I think this is a little bit of a homage to her sister's eye color and then her parents' eye color. So she has like one green eye, one brown eye, which I think looks pretty cute on her. And then Oak actually aged up with some freckles, so you can see like really subtly. You can see like that he has some freckles, and I think both of these infants are very adorable, very cute. So let's head into game and see them in game and go to Hanford on Beckley. Okay, so I have redecorated the house just a little bit. It is going to be difficult to place down these twins over here, but we do have the beds, and I think it's going to work out this way. Then we have the playmats over here, and I moved the pebbles over here and the table a little bit more closer here. So hopefully when we have the money, we can build up a little bit more and actually make sure that this space fits because it's we're running out. But Takoda, putting the wrong accent there. You are gonna go travel into Hanford on Bagley to sell everything, and I mean everything that you have in here in terms of the vegetables and stuff that we can sell. I'm going to take the beetle nuggets with us as well, just because I don't know if it counts, and that would also give us some additional money. And I will also take the honey with us, as I think honey counts as well in terms of selling produce. And I really just want to sell as much as possible to have enough money to build this up, but also to get to that 50k, which I think we should be able to this way. So let's put the 67 honey in there. That's 3,000 simoleons. If we can sell it for a little bit extra, that would be great. So no talking with your daughter. I know you want to. We're going to leave them to Isabel and Raina, and you are gonna travel into Hanford on Beckley. Okay, we are here. Let's do some haggling so we can actually get that discount. And if it's necessary, I will bring over Isabel to see if she can get the discount instead. But I think we should be fine with Dakota. And Hazel is doing so well at daycare, or not daycare, at preschool, that I think I called elementary school earlier, but she had her first day of preschool. She has learned to talk. She has maxed the thinking skill, maxed the imagination skill. She has learned to run. And then all of her character values are like maxed out, basically, which is insane. And she just needs to be communication F4. I don't think I'm going to send the twins into preschool, as this is a little bit overpowered. So we may need to like make sure that we don't sell wow, don't send twins to preschool, but I think for now with Hazel it's going to be fine. And maybe we need to take Opal out of preschool in my Not So Berry series as well. But let's sell everything. Okay, we can sell the beetle nuggets. That's great. We have a lot of basil to sell. And then I think we can also sell. Okay, we can sell our super fertilizer, which is going for a lot of money. And I don't see the honey in here, so I don't think the honey counts, unfortunately. But everything else we can sell. So let's start going on putting everything here manually, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, just to showcase, everything is on zero except the spinach that we have in our inventory because I don't think we have planted the spinach yet. So that one I'm gonna keep. Everything else I think I'm gonna keep these super fertilizers too. I I may keep those two, and then everything else I will sell. Maybe keep one wool spin because I don't know if we have planted this one either. But we have. Mm, no, I want to keep the. I'm gonna sell the super fertilizer because we can get it from our beetles pretty easily, and it will put us over 20k. So we will have 20,404 simoleons, and then selling over 1,000 items. So that's gonna put us over the 50,000 simoleons that we need for building up our home. I'm going to send Dakota back home, but this does mean actually that we can now build up our home. We can expand our home right before Isabel ages up into a young adult, and right after we have the twins age up into infants. So we need the space, and I think this is going to help us a lot. So I'm going to set Dakota home, but off camera I will be speed building the home. I will showcase it probably in a separate video or in the next episode. But we will be expanding our home finally and have a little bit more space. Dakota definitely needs to take care of himself, so I think we're gonna head home, take care of the twins, start working a little bit on their milestones, and maybe end the episode there then. All right, we are back home with the kids. Dakota is taking care of himself and his needs because he desperately needs to. And in the meantime, Isabel is putting all of the infants in the playmat just so they can start working on like their fun and their reach and their grab and everything so that they have those milestones slowly ticked off. I do want to go to like a family park in the next episode with them to see like how we can go like maybe community center, do a little bit of like playing at the community center, placing the infants down, and giving Hazel some time to like get to know some toddlers. So that's one of the goals that I have like for the next episode is to slowly have Hazel build up some friends that she can like invite over for a toddler play date, and then focusing on the infants as well. You're gonna do a mind concentrating yoga routine after because you have just a little bit to go with the wellness. You are on level 9 and it's 29%, so 71% more, and you have it ticked off. And I really want to tick it off so then we can maybe get a fabricator, use our produce to start not fabricating, a juice fizzer, using our produce to actually get some juice fizzing gigs as well. So for now, I think taking off yoga and installing a tattoo mod so we can actually have her go to a tattoo parlor and actually pay for the tattoos. I think that would be really nice. And then when the infants are toddlers, I think that's when we can slowly start. Oh, they're talking together. That's so sweet. I am going to put them in their winter outfits so they don't get cold. But they are talking together, just trying to like get to know each other. That's so cute. But what was I saying? I want to get started on the wedding. Like I know they have been engaged for like a long period of time. I do want them to get married maybe when the twins are toddlers and when Hazel is a little child, so that we can actually like have them be more part uh, of like the wedding and actually have them like be the flower girl and the ring bearer and maybe like some other role. Like those are some things like either we could have the twins do that or we could have Hazel do that. Like there's a ton of different things that I think we could be doing. So that's something that I'm still like planning, and I really want to take my time for the wedding episode as well. So I want to have it nice, cozy with some friends. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, we're gonna focus on building up this family, making sure that everybody is okay. I don't think I'm gonna add Walter to the family in this episode. I think we're gonna wait a little while before with wait when Reina is into university, I think we're going to add in, but I think we can plan a stay over once we have our house built up a little bit. Maybe we will give Reina and Walter their own like room, and they can actually like sleep in like these double beds or like these beds on top of each other. Like that could be something that we could do. And let's see, can you start study course? But there are some things that I want to plan like that. We actually have some room, that we actually have some stuff to do. So those are just some of my plans. Hazel, can you stop destroying our garden, please? Why don't you go over to Coda and actually scold your daughter for being a wreck again? Like she definitely is not learning, so express disappointment this time for making a mess and then clean it up. I think we really should put all of that energy that she has into drawing and taking that creative side that her parents have because apparently she loves to create messes and she loves to create something. So when my game gets back into working, I think we we need to I think we need to work on it some way. Apparently he cannot clean it up because somebody is already interacting with the mess. Um, but yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here. We worked on some skills with Skill Day. We had a few birthdays. We sold a lot of money. So I'm going to work off camera on the home, and we will have a brand new home in the next episode. So, with that, I hope you like this episode. If you do, click the little like button down below. Let me know any of the gameplay ideas that you have for this Let's Play. We are slowly like finishing up Gen 1, focusing more a little bit on the gameplay and just on the family and like the bonds within the family. But if there's anything you want me to do specifically, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either a chaotic or wholesome video, make sure you click the subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.
Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down.